Yep.
They want to know what causes it,
Sure.
what causes them, and what can be done to prevent future disasters. Is that
Yep.
something your government will support?
This is something that we're very open to, but as I said when this question was put to me the other day, I think this is something we have to work closely with the states on. There are state responsibilities here and state issues. There are federal responsibilities here and how they work together. That goes on everything from how arson laws work when you've got fires that go across state boundaries. It goes to the activation points for efforts like the ones we're seeing here. I mean, in this natural disaster with these fires, this is the first time ever we have seen the call out, to the best of our knowledge, of reservists to be available to be deployed here in response to a bushfire crisis which runs over many states. Now, that has been backed up within days by the establishment of the National Bushfire Recovery Agency and a commitment of $2 billion initially to that effort. And let me stress, by way of comparison, that $2 billion does not include the Category A to C assistance that we've been talking about here today. And if you go back and look at the Brisbane floods and Cyclone Yasi of some years ago, when a levy had to be struck, that total bill was about $5.6 billion over 6 years. And Category A to C and like assistance, which is exempted from our $2 billion, was about $5.25 billion. And so we're comparing this financial recovery support that the Commonwealth government is providing is absolutely significant, above and beyond what we've seen in a very long time, if ever. And if more is needed, more will be done. What I'm also heartened by is the fact that the state governments are doing exactly the same thing. We both have different tasks. We can provide income support. We can provide support to state government infrastructure works. The state governments will be taking the lead on those infrastructure works. Our commitment also doesn't include the deployment of what you see around and about you here through our defence forces and other agencies. And so this has been one of, if not the biggest, responses by a federal government to a disaster of this nature we've seen in this country, and you can expect that to continue.